Okay, so this is what 5 hours of gameplay looks like of factory building. So welcome to the first look of my save game. I have never played Satisfactory before. This is my first ever world. I have watched a few YouTube videos getting some ideas of how the game works, and after playing around with it myself, I have a fairly good idea of how the early game works anyway. I haven't got to the late game yet, so that'll be a surprise for me. Something that I will have to learn. But yeah, this is the early game, and as you can see, we've got conveyor belts, we've got machines building things, then machines turning the built things into other built things, and then doing that again. And then we have different splitters splitting the conveyor belts, sorting the items, and storing the items. And we have power generating as well, generators. So yeah, this is I'm very happy with this game. We are in my watchtower right now. Shoot, almost died. So I think I'm gonna do some more YouTube videos on this game because I really like it. So let me know. Do you want to see more of this game? I mean, as it is, I've only got about 10 subscribers, so probably won't get anyone saying anything. But this is so cool, like watching all these. You could just sit here, like I could sit here myself for days, or for like hours, just watching everything being made. I just love it. I love watching conveyor belts. It's so satisfying. So over here we've got some storage bins. We're making reinforced iron plates, storing it in this one. Also got some standard iron plates and then some iron rods. So this is my iron section. So as you can see, all the way over there is my the miner that mines the iron all the way over there. Brings it down the conveyor belt to these 3 smelters, and then they evenly smelt the iron in loads of 3. I am not sure, I haven't gone through the numbers really, but I'm not sure if it's worth having 3 smelters on these conveyor belts. I think what needs to happen is I need to unlock the faster conveyor belts and replace them, just so these can move along quicker. But I've got it set up for the future basically, and then I'll also have to upgrade that. That's only a Mark 1 miner. But yeah, I've got it all set up so I can adjust it in the future if I need to. I can make changes, because once again, this is only my first time playing this game. I've literally played for 5 hours. Oh, almost 6 hours now by the time I'm recording this video. But yeah. So what else can I show you quickly? That's my main base, just here. So I kind of built this factory foundation around my base, which wasn't planning on doing. I was planning on only keeping the factory up that hill there. But, you know, factories expand. You know, I'm not surprised. It makes sense. Like realizing how big they are in real life, it all makes sense now, because, you know, you have one thing to make something, but then you have to, you know, turn that something you made into something else. Then you have to store it. Then there's other miscellaneous parts of a factory that just makes it really big. So I was not expecting it to be this big, but after playing this now, I can easily tell you that I would not be surprised if this factory, you know, quadrupled in size in the future. Either that or I build a second factory. So yeah, all of this work, well, this half anyway, is coming from this one miner. It's a bit slow, but, you know, hopefully I can unlock faster conveyor belts or something like that. This is my actual house, my base. There's not much here. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. Probably nothing. Over here I've got some cement being made. is it called? No, concrete, sorry. Concrete is the powder, cement is what you call it when it's hard. After you've poured it, mixed it and set it. So you have a cement, you have a building made of cement, not made of concrete. No, you have a building made of concrete, not of cement. One of those. Okay, so... Sorry, concrete is the powder, cement is what you call it after you've like made it, the hard form. So yeah, I got cement coming in here. Oh, that's some old wire that I had. So cement's coming up into there. That's wire. That was an old storage unit from... I had copper being mined and made into wire just here where I'm standing right now. But it was all ugly and I didn't want that, so I built this factory. I built the factory originally here just for that, and then all of this iron was an add-on. So I may as well give you a tour here. So you got the copper mine here, mining copper ore. So we're producing one every second. And then I've got it only split into two. See, this is my problem. With my iron, I've got it split into three and it's like kind of slow. Like there's there's gaps in the conveyor belt. But here, like, it's backing up to the point of the actual miner. So I'm not sure. I think I might have to do what I did with the iron and build 3 smelters here. But anyway, this comes up. Can I get up here? These come up, being mined into copper bars, coming up the conveyor belt here. I've got a splitter because that's splitting it into 2. Jesus Christ. Trying to navigate all these machines. So that's splitting into 2. One's going straight, making wire. This one's coming off, making wire because, yeah, look, they're stopping on the conveyor belt. So I need to split this into 3. Anyway, making 2 lots of wire. They're coming here, and then when they get to this splitter, one's going off into this machine, one's going into that machine. However, both machines are making the same thing. They're both making the cable. Is that what it's called? This stuff? Cable, yeah. They're both making cable. Because if I only had one machine making cable, the wire would be backing up just like the copper ore and the copper ingots are. And as you can see, like, there's no gaps in this conveyor belt. And so I needed 2 machines just to keep it that way. And then once the copper has been confined and then made into wire, then made into the cable. Cable is going across the conveyor belts up there into that conveyor merger, and then that's being stored right here into this top container, and then I've got a little conveyor belt lift that's going down into this one. So as you can see, cable's filling up this bottom one first, or is it? Hold on. I actually don't know. I don't know if the cables fill up bottom to top or top to bottom. I don't know. I think they're doing it evenly. Yeah. By the looks of it, they're filling up evenly. Anyway, the wire, after that's been made... oh, I didn't show you the downstairs part. So that's going upstairs. The downstairs part just comes from this smelter, one smelter, splits off into 2, and then both of these machines are making wire. They're all going into this one first. See, that's full. And this one is not full. I don't know why they're going to that one first. I don't know if they just intentionally go to the closest one. However, if I space these out evenly, then maybe it would be more even. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm not really worried about that at this point in time, because we have heaps of wire. So all the wire is coming into these mergers, or this merger, and then being funneled just into one container for now. as you can see. When I do fill up, I might have to build some more containers over here or something. And yeah, my factory is just literally bare bones. There's no walls or decorations or anything like that. And so yeah, that is pretty much it. I don't know if I already showed you my power generators. So it's just biofuel I'm using for that. I can tell you, biofuel is not the best. It's not really the most fun to go around collecting leaves just to turn into biofuel to power your machines. Hopefully I unlock coal at some point. I'm really looking forward to that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what 5 hours. Oh shit! Almost died. That's what 5 hours of Satisfactory looks like. And once again, this is only my first ever game, like my first ever playthrough. The very first time I bought and played this game, it was on this world right here, and that was 5 hours ago, or 5 hours worth of gameplay ago. So yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you can see any improvements that you could suggest. And I will probably be making an update video at some point in the near future. Maybe 10 hours? Don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to work.